Well, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, come on, dude.
Hmm.
General Kenobi.
Oh, you
Oh
didn't
my
put in
god.
you didn't throw the accent
Well,
in
I
there.
can't I can't do the accent.
Little British accent. Hello there.
Okay. General Kenobi. Well, hey everybody. Welcome to episode 15
Good to be
of
back.
the Ready Set Lag podcast. Before we get into today's episode, I wanted to go ahead and start dropping this in at the start of the episodes. Uh if you guys enjoy the podcast, definitely give us a written review on Spotify, iTunes, or whatever else you listen to the podcast on. If you listen to it on YouTube, leave a comment, thumbs up, subscribe. Uh, but it really, really helps us out. And if you would
Please and
like
thank you.
to follow us and see what we're talking about or what we're playing or whatever's going on, then go over to www.readysetlag.com, hit the socials tab on the top right, and it's got a link to all of our social media. Give us a follow. We'd love to hear from you. And yeah, so on to the news for today. And
Hmm.
I think they do this stuff on purpose. TCL
Hmm.
apparently thinks PS5 Pro and new Xbox are coming in 2023, 2024. So, TCL Technologies is a Chinese electronics company who I guess they make the chips for the consoles?
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. But they have a Tom Henderson, by the way, check your DMs, dude. I have messaged you. Please respond.
Please.
Please. Uh, I guess TLC was doing like a press conference or something, and they were showing the
Yeah.
generations of, I guess, the chips.
Yeah, they were attending a conference in Poland.
And it says Gen 9.0 2020 Xbox Series S and X PS5. And it says, I guess that's Gen 9.5. And it says 2023 to 4 new Xbox Series S and X PS5 Pro. And apparently it will do 200 or 2160p, so 4K at 60 to 120 frames.
Lord.
So uh that people have been I still don't think that they should even put these out. But the new console versions, I guess, will also use AMD Radeon RX 770 XTs, 7700 XTs.
Um hey man, at least they're making more consoles.
That is true. I have heard actually even people that I work with have said that they've been able to get PlayStations now.
Yeah, I
So
had
that's
to
good.
I like for me to get my hands on my PS5, I had to like register directly with Sony, and then I also like registered with GameStop to notify me whenever any specific store near me like gets a shipment of them in. And
I remember you
finally
called
got
me. You
oh,
said I got one.
oh yeah, like Sony sent me an email like, "Hey, you've been selected," and then like a little while later, they're like, "Never mind, that was a mistake."
You don't get one.
I was very upset. But then later I was confirmed for real and finally managed to get my hands on one. But I don't know, hopefully with them manufacturing more consoles, with like the PS5 Pro and the next Xbox, that hopefully more people will finally get their hands on the consoles that they want.
So I'll tell you something that I've been doing recently on PlayStation.
Hmm.
So obviously, everybody knows, unless you're living under a rock, Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show came out, right?
Yeah, which we need to watch the newest episode after we finish this.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The reason I didn't respond to you yesterday, me and the wifey were watching all of the Kenobi episodes. We woke up at 7 o'clock this morning and watched the third
How
episode. So
dare you?
she was so upset that we didn't watch it together, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna watch the first two episodes uh, together yesterday, and then I saw that the new episode was coming out yesterday, and so we ended up waking up at like 7 or something like that today, and we literally rushed into the nerd cave, and we put it on the old big screen, and we watched it. But I'll watch it again. I'll watch it again with you tonight if you want to. 100%.
All right, well, you can make it up to me by like watching all of Moon Knight with me. I haven't seen it yet.
I will watch. Moon Knight's another great one. But anyways, back to the PlayStation 5. So I had played Fallen Order when it came out on PlayStation or on PC, right? My wife had not played it, and when we got the PlayStation 5, she really wanted to play it. She saw it in the Video Game World, which is basically just a giant nerd store, right? They sell
Mhm.
used consoles, like all the way back to like, I mean, all the consoles, like the Atari, everything, and then they sell like obviously the newer stuff. And so we were going in there and
I
picking
want to live
games out.
there.
Oh, it's literally the greatest store ever. Um, but she saw it and she was like, "Is this good?" And I was like,
It is. Is this
"It
good?
is the best." And so we picked it up, and so she was starting to play that, and obviously the PlayStation has now migrated onto my desk, and I've been playing because I was playing like Valhalla and stuff like that on my nice 144 hertz monitor, and I put in Fallen Order today, and I've been playing it on PlayStation 5. Really fun. I don't know why. I like obviously it looks better on my PC, but I'm having more fun playing it on PlayStation.
Very well, I mean, with a console, it's definitely it feels really chill
Yeah, I'm
to
chilled
like
out. I got
kick
my feet
back.
up.
Yeah, like it's very relaxing to play on a console.
So speaking of relaxing, you know how relaxing or relaxed I am that Warcraft 3 Reforged sucked. Because guess what? I didn't care.
Yeah.
I literally could care less. But
So, yeah, it looks like after what, like over a year of hearing nothing from the dev team, looks like we're finally going to be hearing something in June about Warcraft 3 Reforged.
I remember when everybody was so excited about it, and I remember when it
Oh
just
man.
bombed.
I've gone on to Metacritic and the user score is sitting at a good old 0.6.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not doing so hot.
that's like my will to work at EA,
Yeah.
0.6%, whatever it was.
It's like, dude, any chance that you can get to bring up EA, you take it.
Oh, I do. Right. Nothing about
Um,
EA today, but
no. No.
I wanted to talk about that.
So yeah,
So
one of, if not the lowest scored video game on Metacritic. And apparently they won the award of I'm looking at the website here. Number one most discussed PC game of 2020. Not necessarily a good thing.
no, and I partially blame for stuff like this, right?
Mhm.
Obviously you blame Blizzard, right? They knew what they were doing. I remember when the game came out and there was like a bunch of people talking about like the development up to it and how everybody should have seen it coming, right? Um, but I also blame the consumer a little bit for buying it. And also, not that they let them get away with this one. They definitely didn't.
Mm-mm.
Like they literally hid for a year.
Yeah, they disappeared. Like they haven't said anything since they dropped a patch in April of 2021, and
But
we haven't heard anything since then.
stop
Um,
getting hyped
I feel like
about remasters.
Blizzard's big problem is they have become so out of touch with their community.
Yes.
So like when Diablo Immortal was announced, do
You
you
guys
guys
still
not
have
have fun?
phones? Oh, I love it.
Ugh. Is this some out of season April Fool's joke?
That guy was a legend.
What, dude? What a
Legend.
hero of the people.
But yeah, so apparently like June, right, that fits in with the Bethesda Xbox Bethesda showcase, June 12th,
Mhm.
right? Dude, I just it's one of those things that maybe it's because like I was into World of Warcraft, right? Like I definitely got into the game. I got into that world there for a little while. But like I was not excited about this. Well, even when they were announcing it forever ago, like I wasn't excited about it,
Well,
didn't care about it,
to be fair,
and
you're not an RTS kind of
I'm
player.
not. StarCraft has like never ever been
I
like
actually
remotely interesting to me.
I had fun with StarCraft 2 a little bit. I played a little bit of that. I never thought I would be into RTS games, but I gave that one a try, and I actually ended up really liking it. But yeah, you yourself are just not like you don't like RTS games at all.
No, I don't think that they're fun, but no, it's like not that the consumers this time, like I said, let them get away with this. Like obviously, I remember. So whenever a company, and this is terrible, and I can't wait. I hope one day this goes away, right? This feeling that I have, right? But it's like when a game company gets absolutely like slaughtered online, like not personal attacks to game devs, right? Not sending messages to the developers and
Like
like the community manager, none of
like
that
those
nonsense.
of you who literally like work around the clock and who are like super passionate about creating these amazing games, like no, we love and treasure you.
Yeah,
Like
like
you are
I
you the goat.
even if you're a terrible game dev, right, and you're awful at your job, nobody should ever message you personally with threats or anything
Mhm.
like that. But when an actual, what I mean by what I enjoy is when a company does something that they're not supposed to do, aka Warcraft 3 Reforged, right? They knew this game was gonna be trash, right? They put it out anyways. I love sitting back and watching the backlash, right? Like it's like, dude, like you knew this game was good,
It's
but
like
you still put it out.
it's literally it reminds me of when people were like, "We want classic WoW," and they're like, "No, you don't.
Yeah,
You think you want that, but you don't." No, like, and then classic WoW was literally their biggest hit in a long time. They're not. I guess it's just like a matter of the higher ups are not listening to their fans.
I
Like
don't
they
think
don't.
I still to this day I don't think that the higher ups at these companies I don't think they play games. I don't.
No, it really doesn't seem like it. I mean, it seems like they're just in the business to make money. Which I mean, any company needs to make money,
Yeah, it's not a
obviously.
hatred of making money or of doing certain things that you know is going to make money, but like the passion for creating the game or whatever your vision is has to be bigger than
Like
making money.
it has to be like anything that you get into, whether it's video games, movies, like
You have to love it.
anything that like tools or if you want to be a mechanic, just like your priority should be delivering a quality product or service.
That's gone.
Yeah, and it's like these companies are making so much money right now that they can literally just get away with low effort.
Speaking of low effort, we're on a Blizzard thing today.
Yeah, man.
And I just want everybody to know, right? I don't like mobile games, right?
Mhm.
This next article, Blizzard won't release Diablo Immortal, which came out it's supposed to come out tomorrow, right? Or is it
Uh,
today?
actually, hold on.
It's got to be today because I just downloaded it.
Let
Or
me.
unless it's like a this is real world testing right here. I got it on my phone right now. Oh, it's going to take a minute. Okay, we'll come back to this. I hate mobile games, right? So, this is another story that makes me smile. Blizzard won't release Diablo Immortal in countries with loot box laws, right?
Yep,
So
because
Belgium
it's
and the Netherlands
yep.
determined in 2018 that some loot boxes, particularly those you can buy or trade for real money, amounted to gambling. Guess what? It is.
Yeah.
It's gambling. So they're going to, and I don't know what the. I guess you can play the game. I mean, it's playing the cutscene for me.
It must have been today, I think.
Huh.
I think.
I thought I said June 2nd. But anyways, I don't know what the player how much money they lost, right, out of this with not being able to release.
Uh,
in Belgium and Netherlands.
uh, According to this, Diablo Immortal arrives a day early on iOS and Android.
Oh, well, neat. Right, so it is
Uh,
out today.
yeah. So, let's see.
And I'm not a huge Diablo fan, by the way, but if I'm going to talk about something, I need to play it, right?
Mhm.
And I do have a cell phone, right? So obviously I got to play it. But so I don't know how much they're losing, but I love this. How much money they're losing out of not being able to release. And they said if you try to avoid the region lock, right? They can't say you're not going to get banned. So I hope more countries enact this to where companies or game studios just have to completely get rid of loot boxes.
Surprise mechanics.
Yeah, surprise sentence enhancers. But I love it. I wish every country would ban this nonsense, right? Or
Yeah.
at least say what it is, right? If you're not
I
going to ban it, say what it is. It's gambling.
like I I don't care like how it's done. I just want this garbage out of video games.
It's too far gone at this point. They're making too much money.
You know, they're
We
making
did
more
this to
money
we
on
did this to ourselves. We let this
as the
slide.
listen, as the consumers, we do have to take a certain level of responsibility because we did buy into this stuff and it's the reason that they keep putting them in the video games. So those of you out there who really want to see microtransactions and just in general, like if you really want to see it gone, vote with your wallets. Literally that's the most you can do. Just stop buying into microtransactions. Stop
Or
buying the
like
loot boxes.
if it's a game you really want to play that has loot boxes, it's just don't buy the loot boxes, right? Like
Yeah.
it's that. I mean, there's certain there's certain games which we've talked about this before, but there's certain style of games that I don't mind kind of heavier microtransactions, and that's the games that I get for free, right? Like
Mhm.
if I can download a game for free and I can play it, like Fortnite is the best one to bring up because it's still one of the biggest games, or
It,
Warzone or something like that, where you can
it,
download the game and they push microtransactions, they push the skins, right? But you don't need to buy them to play the game. You can literally just sit there and play the game day after day after day and never have to spend money. I don't mind that they push all the skins that they want on me when I turn the game on because you don't need them. The only time I mind microtransactions, even in a free to play game, is when it doesn't matter how much time I spend on a game. If someone puts their credit card information in, they can beat me. That's what I don't like. If somebody's just better than me
or
at a game, which is a lot of people, then I just lost. But I don't like that people can kind of like the pay to win stuff. I don't like that.
or whenever they make it to where progression is pretty much impossible or it would just take so long.
Oh
They're
yeah,
like,
to
oh,
level up.
here,
Yeah.
here's some shortcuts. Like, no,
Did I
get
remember
that out of there.
Battlefield did that? Was it Battlefield 3 had shortcut? Battlefield 3 or 4 had the class shortcuts you could buy.
I do not
They
remember.
did. You Google it.
I do remember that it was like a really big thing with Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Oh god, and I love that one too. Oh,
That was like you had to play like an obscene amount of hours just to unlock Darth Vader.
that was one of my favorite things to see.
Some either hero or maniac out there actually did the math to like show just how long it would take to unlock just a Darth Vader, and it was an obscene amount of hours.
But yeah, that's stop doing that. Stop buying it. Be
Yeah,
better.
don't.
Be the best version of you. Come away from the dark side. Come back to the light side of the force.
We have cookies.
We do have cookies. No. The dark side has cookies.
What do we have?
Hope. We've got hope.
I'm kind of hungry.
Hope has 0 calories. But it also tastes like dirt.
Okay, I'm going to the dark side.
Okay. Well, so next article here from GameSpot, Witcher 4 has completed its research phase, according to CD Projekt Red.
All
Finally,
right.
some good news.
Thank God.
Let's go. Right. So,
Yes.
and I'm going to go ahead and say this, right? Because I know somebody's eventually going to ask,
Yeah.
hey, didn't CD Projekt Red put out Cyberpunk 2077 and it sucked? Hey, shut up. I liked it. Right? Like, I
He got aggressive there.
shut your mouth. I liked the game. No, I really, really enjoyed Cyberpunk. I
Yeah, so did I.
just happened to not buy it when it came out. So I
Yep.
didn't
They
play it
patched it.
until way later.
Yeah, they had patched it a bit. I played it day one, which yeah,
You
it
played
was
it on PC
pretty.
though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was pretty buggy, but I played it on PC, so it wasn't nearly as bad as what the people were experiencing on console. Um, and I know a lot of people have lost faith in CD Projekt Red because of it. I have not. This is the first actual blunder of them that I can like
Dude,
think of.
they put their whole entire team on trying to fix the game.
Yeah.
And it still says in this article that they're still working on the major Cyberpunk 2077 expansion for 2023. The bulk of CD Projekt Red's development capacity is working on that. So,
So yeah, I'm still gonna hold out. You know, like hope. I have faith in them that you know that they're gonna do their best and really try to make The Witcher 4 uh, as good as they possibly can.
so into this article though, to after I get done telling everybody to shut up. Uh Adam Kikski Adam,
Kaczynski.
the Adam CEO of CD Projekt Red, said we are very eager to revisit the universe, which is shaped. This is about Witcher 4, by the way. I kind of just jumped right into reading this. Talking about Witcher 4, we are very eager to revisit the universe which has shaped our history to such an extent. We have recently concluded the research phase for the first game in the new Witcher saga. First game in the new Witcher saga. You know what that means?
Means
There's
it's
going to
the
be a
first.
Witcher saga,
Yeah.
which means, what does it mean? I don't know. Which means that
We'll have
from
to see. Got no idea.
got no idea what that means. Which means that from now on, further development expenditures will be capitalized on our balance sheet. So it's going into pre-production, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. I figured they wrapped up the whole series with 3.
Look, dude. I love new IPs, right? That's why I liked Cyberpunk so much, and that I enjoyed. First off, that world ticked all my boxes off for like what I would enjoy in a story. Um, but I'm just dying for good games.
Which like if I remember right, after 3 came out, that's when Andrzej Sapkowski, like the Sapkowski, he's like the author of the Witcher books. Um, he was getting into like a little bit of a legal thing with CD Projekt Red
Yeah, didn't he lose?
because no, it's like he back whenever they were like talking about making the games, he was basically like, "Oh, I don't think these games are going to make money, so I'll just take one lump sum rather than take
Boy, was
royalties."
that a bad idea,
Yeah, so
man.
he ended up regretting that decision and was just like, "Hey, I want more money." And CD Projekt Red was just like, "Hey, no, but we will pay you and bring you on as like
A
a
writer, right?
yeah, well, like as like a Witcher consultant.
Which
So
hello?
yeah,
I'd have been like, sign me up.
now they actually have the creator himself
Oh, I thought he said
working on this.
no. I thought he turned it down.
No, I think he accepted.
Oh God, I
Um,
mean, I would hope so.
yeah, because I mean, like having the actual author with you to like, because I'm pretty sure like they wrapped up like the books in the games pretty much, so they won't have any source material to go off of. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I haven't like I've read a little bit of the books, but I haven't like finished it. So
Well, I trust still. I'm skeptical, but slightly trusting of CD Projekt Red still. Right? They've got you've got just one or two more of those Cyberpunks before you're down there. I'm not going to say with EA, more like Ubisoft. You're in there with Ubisoft, right? They got a little bit of a ways. They've given me too many great games. So yeah, it's in pre-production. Don't expect it anytime soon. I would say at least 2024, 2025, maybe longer, right? Like I think this is going to be a longer process to make this game. Hopefully, they're using Unreal Engine 5. Obviously, they made a deal with Epic Games to be able to use Unreal Engine 5 and not their engine, which is called Red Engine. CD
Yeah,
Projekt Red.
a little
Red
footnote here in
Engine.
the article actually said that CD Projekt Red talks using the Unreal 5 engine for The Witcher 4. So, honestly, dude, nothing out there is beating Unreal Engine.
No,
Like that's
absolutely not. And I go back to playing Fallen Order, which was made on Unreal. I think it was Unreal Engine 4. That is one of the prettiest games.
mhm.
But yeah, I mean that's all the news we got for today that we really wanted to talk about. And I go back to what I said at the beginning of the show or the podcast. If you like the podcast, definitely leave us a written review. Go to our website, look at our merch, like and subscribe on YouTube, and all that good stuff. And that's all I got. You got anything, Nick?
I hate sand.
General
Cool.
Kenobi.
Thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. We appreciate all the support that you give us. And yeah, remember, as always, we love you.
I love you so much. Bye.
Bye.